In the first project of the discipline English Literature 2, we carried out readings that addressed the racial prejudice. The project, entitled The American Dream, allowed us to discuss, through great classics of literature, how this prejudice was treated in the American society. So, thinking about it, our research presents excerpts that show the importance and the racial prejudice present in the series Everybody Hates Chris. With this, we seek to emphasize the importance of discussing this issue as well as highlighting the importance of leaders such as Martin Luther King in the fight against prejudice and racism established in society. Everybody Hates Chris is a very famous series and easy to understand all of this situation. It was a comedy produced in the 80s that portrays the daily life of the character Chris and his family, the difficulties and prejudices faced by them in different moments and situations just because of the color of their skin. There's an episode in the series which shows us the moment when Chris is sent by his parents to a white school, which is in another neighborhood instead of a school in his neighborhood, where there were only black people and offenders. So, they believe it would offer more security and quality in his education.
Why is it that Drew and Tanya get to go to school in our own neighborhood, but have to go all the way out to Brooklyn Beach?
Brooklyn Beach was a poor Italian neighborhood on the other side of town. It was just like Bed-Stuy. Take away the gangs, add the mob.
Because the junior high school around here is like a hoodlum factory. Now those white kids, they get an education.
Not a Harvard-type education.
Chris was the only black student in the entire school, with only one friend, this being white. The other students are prejudiced and attacking the character verbally and physically, just because of his skin color. And then, just because the place where he lives is different than. The same attack usually happening because classmates don't know Chris' reality, which ends up causing segregation between blacks and whites inside the school.
The series has numerous North American black cultural references, and among them is Martin Luther King. In some episodes, where the character recalls the importance of a political leader and uses him as a reference in moments where he seeks to discursively explain his willingness to participate in events where their participation has not allowed due to the color of skin. In Martin Luther King's speech, he lives up to a huge problem. For the first time, a black man has a voice and presents to society what it means to be black. King's speech affirmed that now it's the time to make a real promise of democracy. Now it's the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path in racial justice.
Not too far from the reality of the character, there is an explicit prejudice in which society suffered at the time when Martin Luther King made his speech. Prejudice faced by Chris can be seen in many moments in the series, and not only at school, but also in society, as seen in the episode named Everybody Hates Taking Pictures. We can compare this scene with the reality that Martin Luther King showed us in his speech. In a part of his say, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Prejudice faced by Chris can be seen in many moments in the series, not only at school, but also in society, as seen in the episode Everybody Hates Take a Picture. In this moment, in this episode, Chris convinced his mother to buy him new clothes for the school photo, using the argument that if he went with his brother's used shirts, people would think he lives on charity. Let's watch the video.
Irwin's was our neighborhood clothing store. Before rappers had clothing lines, you can get an outfit for under $40.
Welcome to Irwin's.
Thank you. We're looking for an outfit.
With the right outfit, you can beat any charge.
I'm not charged with anything.
We're just looking for an outfit for his school pictures.
Oh, okay, good. Stay in school, kid. It'll keep you out of jail.
Yeah, that and not breaking the law.
Come here. You know what good clothes look like?
Since Rochelle did not like to be associated her family with the stereotype of poverty, she and Chris go to a neighborhood store to buy new clothes. There, the white salesman welcomed them with a smile and say, "With the right clothes, you escape any accusation." The mother affirms that they were looking for clothes for the photo of his school. And then the salesman in turn responds by looking at Chris. "Stay at school, boy. This will keep you out of the jail."
Why would a little black boy be looking for new clothes? In the exaggerated view of the series, assuming that is a comedy just to escape the police. Comedy allows us to say what in the drama would be unpardonable. The black body bears economic inferiority. Therefore, they are subjects who do not consume, and when they do, they have marginal intentions. Black people are prone to violence, to bandits, so even a little boy may be hiding a violent crime. The presence of a black narrator is extremely important for the understanding of the meanings that the series wants to present to us. Throughout the episodes, he shows us his perception of the judging and conflict society in which he is involved. Consequently, the discursive place that is neuter occupies is of great importance in the analysis of the meanings attributed to blackness and Americanity in the series. As we have seen, the series analyzes a dress in its script, in the form of a comedy, the prejudice and racism that were still present in American society even after the 1960s, which was marked by the moving speech of Martin Luther King. Even though the activist dream of Haitian equality has not yet come to fruition, he is still widely remembered and wonderfully an important icon in the fight for this right.